Hey friends, how's it going? I am not out in the garden. I'm here in my basement pantry because I am participating in the Every Bit Counts challenge in August. This is something that is put on by other YouTubers, Instagrammers. If you go ahead and follow it, Three Rivers Homestead, I believe, is who actually started it. And it's to take the month of August when all this produce is coming in and every day preserve a little bit, so that you are not sitting here staring at mounds and mounds of produce September 1st going, what do I do with all this food? So you get a little bit accomplished every day. And I've been posting kind of a couple things that I've been doing on shorts on YouTube. And once I get maybe to the 2-week mark, I'll go through and make a little video kind of compiling all the things I did. I did do this last year too. If you look back in the videos, you'll find them last year. But what I need to do today is I need to look at where my pantry is at, figure out what I need, put a little bit of the stuff away that I did, and just kind of take inventory of what's going on down here. So this is my basement pantry. I've got some store goods over there, canning goods and stuff down here, big buckets of salt, that kind of stuff. Vinegar, make sure you use 5% vinegar for canning. Everybody's making a big deal about this year. Like there's vinegar out there that's not 5%, so be careful. Ooh, I'm looking at my jars, so this is what I'm focusing on today. So I need to start preserving all this food coming in. So I want to kind of take a look and see where I'm at. So these top jars are all broth of different kinds. This is a ham stock, turkey broth. That's ham. Corn stock. I made corn stock last year. I haven't used it yet. I want to use it for a vegetable soup. So these are all from last year. Here's some homemade soups that I did, a navy bean and a split pea. There's some canned venison. That was fantastic. So when hunting season starts, we're going to need some more of that. That's actually my last can. Here I've got some beef broth for some beef bones. I do have some potatoes left, which I didn't realize I had that many potatoes, so I'm going to start using those. I am going to use some dilly beans up. I've got a couple things of dilly beans left here. And then I got a ton of pasta sauce. It was a big year for pasta sauce last year. I had tons of tomatoes to work with. Down here on the second shelf, I have got salsa. So I actually had 31 jars of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I'm taking one upstairs with me now, so that's 8 left. I need to do more salsa this year for sure. And because I have got all this pasta sauce, my tomatoes can be mostly devoted to salsa, which is good. I did pickled asparagus this year in the spring. I got a couple jars of that. Some beans. Those are Calypso beans. I've got enough kraut, I think. I'm not going to do any more kraut this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. That's enough. Brent is the only one that eats kraut in our house, so that's probably enough for right now. I made this pickled zucchini last year, and everyone really, really liked it. I've got 3 left of that. I could do that again if I have more zucchini. Pickled peppers. I have got plenty for what we use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big jars of them. What I do want to do is I've used all the pickled whole peppers that I had canned. Those came in really handy when I made like charcuterie plates up or I wanted an appetizer. I'd pull the whole ones out and put them on a tray rather than ones that you would use in a recipe. So those work better. My air conditioner's kicking on. And then as far as cucumbers, dill pickles, I have plenty of those, which is great because mine didn't work this year. And down the bottom shelf, this is my fruits. I've got applesauce, which I will do again if I get a source on apples this year. Apple butter. I have 3 blueberries left from last year. And then these are all pears. I will not be doing pears again. I will be doing more applesauce and apple butter. And blueberries, I have. I'm going to fill them in right now. One thing that's very important to do when you are canning the following year is to rotate your stock. So I put those blueberries here in a new spot and I put the 3 old cans in front. I need to use those ones first before I start going on the ones I did in 2023. So as I do any of these things, that's what I'll be doing. Old cans in the back, new cans forward, use up those old ones first. Yeah. I've added 2 things to it so far this year besides that asparagus too. My rhubarb is up here. I've got just 2 containers of that. I don't use a ton of that. And then I went ahead and added all my dilly beans in here with my old ones again. rotate, use your old ones first. So now she's looking not too bad. Cleaned up and organized. Very nice. There's something about jars on a shelf that just make me so happy. So the second part of this project involves me sitting down, looking at what I want to preserve still to make sure that I get the produce I need to do it. So I've got myself a little list. So this is my list of things I can think off the top of my head and that I had jotted down. I want to ferment a couple things of carrots to try them, but I want to can most of my carrots. I need lots more corn. That's something we went through very, very fast. I need lots more salsa. I want to go ahead and get some hot sauces made. I ferment peppers and make my own hot sauce. This has to live in the refrigerator, but I've got some little jars. I want to get at least maybe 6 of those done. I want to make cowboy candy this year, and I meant to get a ton of nadapenos, and it's not happening, so I'm going to have to purchase those from a local source. I want to experiment with my own seasonings if I can. I want to make my own homemade taco, chili, Italian ranch, and fish seasoning blends with my dried herbs. That might happen, it might not. I want to can more potatoes. These are the herbs that I want to dry out. Basil I still need to do, and basil is way behind. Parsley and dill I've been working on already. Thyme I've been working on. Sage, I could do that anytime. I've got plenty of sage outside. Pesto, I like to take pesto and have it frozen. I think I did 10 little jars last year. That seemed like a good amount. I want to pickle some more zucchini. Soups I typically can more in the wintertime, but I do want to empty the freezer of any soup bones that are currently in there. So I might end up doing some soups or broths before the end of August here just to get those bones and stuff out of my freezer for more freezer space. I also want to try and find a recipe for a yellow bean soup that is canning friendly. It's safe for canning. We have a family recipe from Ibusha, which she called butterbean soup, that was made with yellow wax beans. And I need to find one that's similar that has a safe canning recipe, because I would love to be able to make that every year still in a canned form. Right now we freeze it, and I don't have a lot of freezer space. And then I am going to start saving sunflower heads as they die. I want to go ahead and save those, clean them up, dry them out, and use them for the chickens when it's colder out. So that is my wish list. Okay, your turn. Tell me, what are you preserving right now? Are you doing the Every Bit Counts challenge? What does your kitchen look like? Please tell me it is as messy and chaotic as mine. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon.